Hey guys, the Ace, and today we're going to be doing something completely different. One of the things I wanted to do for this channel for multiple years before I even started it, like back in 2017, about 2 years before I even would be creating a YouTube account to make this videos. One of the things I wanted to do was review anime. However, people who review anime are under a lot of stress because of Japanese copyright, which is so restrictive you can barely even talk about it and show any clips to prove a point because that's how they like to do things. Fuck Japan. But one of the things I wanted to review was anime and hentai. But for a lot of it was I watched a lot of random OVAs where it would be like a 5 minute shorts and stuff, or it'd just be like your standard run in the mill hentai. That's not fun to review. There's not enough content there. There's not enough juice to review it. All that changed when I found this. Rei Rei, the Missionary of Love. So, as you probably noticed with a box like this, you're wondering, wait, no way. Is that what you think it is? Yes, it is. Yes, the video we're going to be looking at today is a literal VHS and the content that I pulled from the capture card. So I had to hook up the capture card to the VHS. And I tried this before and tried to record things, and it was an absolute nightmare. Also, for the purposes of this review, because I'm filming this after I reviewed the movie. It took me nearly 2 hours to get this fucking thing operational. This tape, this this fucking tape in here got mangled up and crunched and crinkled around so many times. I nearly just gave up trying to review this because I stuck to my guns and I forced myself just to push through and to get a fucking usable copy of this. And yes, I'm using the VHS because the ones that I can find on the internet, there's some of them that are subtitled. But you take a look right here. What does that say? Oh, yes. English language version. Check the tape. Dubbed in English. Oh, yes. Not only is it the most bizarre hentai I've ever saw, it's also an English dub. And those are going to be really good. If you don't know, I'm more of a subtitled person than a dubbed person because I've seen a lot of bad dubs in my time. So, for a little bit of background on this was made in 1993, 19 yeah, oh god. It says 1993 for the anime. Packaging design 1997 by Soft Cell Pictures. Excuse me. It was released in North America by said Soft Cell. And their headquarters is in Houston, Texas. Didn't know Texas was distributing a bunch of hentai, but okay. It's made by Toshimitsu Shimazu / our good boys and girls at Pink Pineapple. So it's going to be semi-quality. And apparently it's the English language version's produced by Soft Cell Pictures, Houston, Texas. So it was dubbed in Houston, Texas. Oh, this is going to be fun. Um, Written, produced, and directed by this guy, and translated by. Okay, Judging by how the translator did this, I think there was communication issues. One is named by Dwayne Jones, okay, and the other one, some guy named Ichiro Akakaki. I butchered that name because I suck at pronouncing things. But yeah, apparently this dub was not done was done by a bunch of people in Texas. It could be good, it could be terrible, who knows. The voice work in this one, it's decent. It's not the worst dub I've ever heard of a movie. But then again, I also did watch a lot of Dingo Pictures films, which are, next level bad. Well, enough stalling. Let's get to this thing, I guess. So, in the first scene that I only have very limited footage of, basically she's up in her, I guess, floating dream garden or whatever. Sure, why not? And basically she's sitting around, I think she's bored and she wants to go and try to solve problems in the real world. So, yeah, they do that. So her servant, who for whatever reason is given an Indian accent, I have no clue why. So her and her servant then go down to Earth and try to find a problem or anything remotely capable of solving anything. So basically what happens is we're given an introduction to our main two characters for this episode. And oh boy, are they a lot. So we have the girl who, it's her birthday today. And we have this boy who has a crush on this said girl. And so he tries to go. He has tickets to, I believe, a Donkeys baseball game. Sure, why not? He tries to basically take her to a game for her birthday. Well, she just completely, in the most insulting and aggravating way, says, "I'm not interested, fuck off." And thinks that the guy is asking her out. And then we have,
I just wanted to give you this rose bouquet!
No! I have no interest in boys at all. I never said that I'd go out with you in the first place. I can't believe that you went and bought tickets without asking me first. Stop following me. Stop calling me. Don't even write. And stop hanging around my neighborhood, you stalker!
and that's my main problem with these characters. The boy is a pathetic weakling, and the girl is just an uncaring bitch. I know they have names, but I honestly forgot them. Also, the boy, for whatever reason, sounds like fucking Morty from Rick and Morty.
The donkey baseball game will be starting any minute now!
What? You don't believe in God?
So I'm just going to call him 90s Morty knockoff, and I'm going to call the girl a resting bitch face or whatever. Yeah, we'll call her that. So we're given this, she basically now starts stalking the two. So the girl goes to an apartment building to meet the doctor.
You remembered my birthday? Oh, I'm so glad.
And that one line right there just made me like her even less. Is because the guy remembers her birthday and she just throws this big hissy fit about everything. She wouldn't even take a bouquet of flowers just from a person that even likes her. She just refuses to take anything. She could have nicely told him, "Hey, I'm not interested in guys like you, but we can still be friends." But no, she goes on this entire bitchiness and just throws a temper tantrum just because a guy gives her a bouquet of flowers for her birthday. Yeah, this is the character we're supposed to like. No, thank you. This is going to be a wild ride for this one. So yeah, that's what we get for a main character is she shows so much scorn and hate for some guy who remembered her birthday and then falls head over heels for this doctor character. Okay, yeah, I know about loving your doctor and all, but I think this is crossing the line a bit too far.
Right! Oh, yes, Daddy!
Yes, Daddy. Okay. Now, remember when, as you can tell, this is English dubbed. And I've never actually seen the original one. I'm not sure what they're talking about, but nothing. I repeat, nothing could have made me more unexpected to what we're about to listen to about what her says and her crush is. This is next level. So what do you think they might be talking about? Thinking about when we first met. What did we do? Well, we walked around the pier, or we went to a park or something romantic. No, no, that's not what we're going to get. Instead, we get this.
Do you remember when we first met? I'll never forget. You dressed me up like a little bluebird, and we acted out all the scenes from the movie Song of the South. Oh, don't throw me in the briar patch. Do you remember? I'll never forget it.
NANI?!
They first met. They reenacted scenes from Song of the South, and that was the first encounter. What? I mean, wow. Okay. I have a list of things that I expect and a list of things I do not expect for anything, really. Now, I got this for a few dollars off of eBay plus shipping. So, I have a list of things. I look at a box cover like that and I see, oh boy, it's going to be hentai. The things I really expect was two people fucking, maybe a couple people fucking, a little bit of a plot. What was not on my list of those things is Song of the South, one of the most controversial Disney movies ever released. And I wouldn't imagine they would be saying that in a big positive light of how two lesbians showing two lesbians spooning while reenacting scenes from Song of the South. I mean, what? This is the most mismatched things I've ever seen. I mean, what? What the fuck happened? Did these dubbers even have a script of what was even said? Did they even watch the first part of it? Out of all the movies you could have fucking picked, you picked Song of the South? Oh my god. Ugh. Man, I love this so far. I'm loving this. That was... The first time I saw that, I had to do the biggest fucking double take ever when I heard that. Now... Oh boy. Meanwhile, she's taking a shower reminiscing things about Song of the South, while the doctor is doing something different. You might be thinking, why is she filling a syringe full of egg? Well, it'll be explained in a moment. And they show the most limited fucking animation that they could. It was just two still shots. The only thing moving was a thumb and that little egg yolk over there. All the while, the magical goddess watches those two fuck on the couch. And now we're off to our Morty ripoff, who is just so done and depressed with life. What does he decide to do? Yeah, that's right. He decides to kill himself. Bravo. Just bravo. We just witnessed a 2D image just moved across the screen. What? Like, you saw the rail, he's standing on the fucking rail, he should be dead, he should be killed. But no, it was just a fucking 2D image of a train car moving across the screen. Oh my god, that's damn near Dingo Pictures level quality right there. Come on, anime. I expect a little bit better from you. Now they go to a diner for a birthday dinner, and meanwhile, the Morty knockoff figure out who that she's actually in love with. And meanwhile, he goes and tries to kill himself again by causing a traffic wreck.
Oh, it's delicious.
Oh, gotta grab the tablecloth while you fall.
Someone get an ambulance!
No! Are you alright, Kuko?
Wait, did they not dub the background noise? I think they did. Wow, I didn't think the cook was that bad, but okay.
Take her to Iwakami Hospital!
Maybe you should have said that in the ambulance when they actually can hear you. Is that supposed to be moving? Because that door was open. I guess they stabilized her or something?
Who are you?
My name is Kaguya.
I'm guessing she can talk to her, but apparently she's just telepathically talking to her.
Am I dying?
No. Well, okay, maybe you are dying.
All you must do is cross it without looking back.
All I want is her love! Doctor!
Uh-oh, she failed. And apparently he's allowed into the room now. Quit staring into the camera, it's kind of creepy. Oh, okay, so they become voyeurs now? Alright.
Finally, I'm washing my hands of you. Seducing you was easy, but we have to work small pleasure from it. You have included in your will. Very well.
Okay, so what we just saw there was I guess the main premise. Why the hell did she give her the eggs full of syringe? Oh, it's to kill her. How is that gonna work? It's painfully explained to us in the most batshit exposition ever. But that's why she killed her. Insurance fraud. I'm not kidding you. It's just because she was in her will, and then she decides to kill her for it. Alright, so now Rei Rei talks to the girl, Ikoko or whatever. Coco, yeah, we're gonna call her Coco now. She talks to her for a bit. So, apparently they fly away. A sweetest game! So they fly away to a magical place unknown, aka Japan, where we see the two people fuck. So one painfully fuck scene later, we finally understand what the hell happened.
What you do know what anaphylaxis is? It's the injection of alien substance into the human body, causing what appears to be extreme allergic reaction. Eggs, for example, inject just a small amount, if the victim eats the eggs, her body will exhibit all the signs of allergic shock.
Well, that was one of the most painful expositions I've ever fucking heard. He's like, you do know what anaphylaxis is. Well, yeah, I know what anaphylaxis is. It's when your airway swells due to a severe allergic reaction. Nope. It does not involve injecting somebody with that. No, that's just your plot to murder somebody with the cover-up of it being an allergic reaction. No, anaphylaxis, we know what anaphylaxis is, and I hope the fuck she knows what an anaphylaxis is, because she's a goddamn doctor.
Yeah! What shouldn't I drink? The girl I love is being murdered by her lover, and you're telling me to stay sober?
Alright, so right there, we were just presented the biggest plot hole in this entire hentai. So, apparently, first when I saw it, or when I watched that scene, he doesn't know what he's going to do, but he had a feeling that she was going to die due to unnatural circumstances. But now he knows her lover is murdering Ikoko. I don't know, but if I hear someone was planning on being murdered or anything, I would oh, geez, what would I do? I don't know. Maybe I would call the police. Call someone. Call hospital security. Call the police. Tell somebody, hey, there's a murder that's about to take place. You know, that's what they live for. They live to stop crime. You know, let's not take care of this. Let's not report this murder that's about to happen. No, it's all fine. It's all fine and dandy. Let's just drink instead. Are you shitting me? You could have literally saved her life and shown how good of a person you were and exposed her lover of how evil she was. You could have done that. And sure, she may not have completely loved you, but she would have respect and probably would fall in love with you. I mean, hell, if someone saved my life, I would definitely have the utmost respect for them. But no, because this character is a pathetic, stupid dipshit, oh no, let's just get wasted anyways with labelless cans of alcohol. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, this thinking about it for more than 5 seconds, any normal person, even the most insane people would report this crime that's about to be committed to the police. I don't know, that's something I would do at least.
Rei Rei!
So what does she do? Just decide to help this guy? Oh, turn him into a woman. Yeah, that will definitely do it. That'll definitely help you. So far, the main plan of this is to basically make the guy doctor fall in love with the female version. I guess. I don't know. I guess an easier solution to this would just be to call the police. So far, the plan is to, I guess, make the male doctor fall in love with the female version of the Morty ripoff in order to break those two apart. And then show. I don't remember. This plot is making no sense. Like, the whole fucking plot makes no sense. Okay, and so meanwhile, she's up in this, like, magical world and stuff. I'm gonna skip most of it because it's not really... It's just basically... It just shows the female version. Basically, he's doing that just to try to get back, and then she realizes how bad she was. I guess. And then now the point is, she's gonna get... Her body's now about to get cremated.
Farewell, Ikuko.
I don't know if you should go to the funeral because you might get fucking radiation sickness. How much time has passed? I'm gonna assume... I don't know how much fucking time has passed. Because the moment where he turns into a woman and then goes to the doctors, it was just a crossfade. So it literally was from night to day. So you could assume it was the second day, like the next day. And she's gonna get cremated the next day? Also, don't you have to write a death certificate? Don't you have to write anaphylaxis on the death certificate? Which, first off, if she's never known to have an allergy and anaphylaxis is the cause of death, wouldn't that warrant an autopsy? That would probably warrant an autopsy. And a medical examiner would have to step in and try to figure out the actual cause of death. If it was very suspicious that she died of an allergic reaction like that, when she never had any allergies in the past. To be suddenly allergic to something, that cannot be natural. So, why the fuck is she being cremated the next day? Especially when it takes a little bit of time to get a damn death certificate. Like, how long has it been? Like, this is one of the major issues. Another issue I have is the concept of time in this is ridiculously short. Like, how long has it been since she dead? Seriously, how long has it been? Because this seems too suspicious for it to not warrant another investigation. Meanwhile, the doctor and the female Morty ripoff are about to fuck, and the other doctor is visiting him and is about to walk in.
How dare you leave me for another woman, you bastard!
Manami! Sweetie, honey!
I don't believe it!
Oh, for the love of God. You're going to judge him for being gay when you did all those things to the girl. What? Pot kettle? What, it's okay for you to be bisexual, but not for him to be? Also, he doesn't know he was with another guy. That was because Rei Rei was just throwing magic on him the entire time. It caused everything, but I'm like, okay, seriously. Wait, it's okay for you to be gay, but not for him? Where's the logic in this? And comes probably my favorite scene, where he runs basically in a pair of pink panties all the way across town. It's just funny to me. And then some tears fall down on his face, and then magic happens or something. I don't know. It's kind of hard to believe that no one's reacted like this like a fucking person because they don't want to animate this. Also, he has the body of a fucking Ken doll.
Don't turn around. Cross the bridge without looking back.
He goes across the bridge and then finds the girl. So apparently, because he crossed a dream, everything came true, which involves resurrecting a corpse. What? That guy's expression right there just describes my entire reaction to all of this. So yeah, that was Rei Rei, Missionary of Love, the first episode. There is a second episode, but it is way tamer compared to the first episode. I only saw it like once, and I don't remember any of it. All I remember was a kid has a girlfriend, breaks up with him, has a coma, gets sucked into a video game, Mario parody, tentacle monster, in a love hotel, I guess. That's all I remember from it. I don't know, it was super forgettable. This one, on the other hand, this was not forgettable. There was so much in this. This is one of the few things I actually could warrant enough material to review. Like the other one, I could not review. Like the other episode, I barely had enough or anything to say on it to review it. But this one, with the absolute insane English dub, the insane plot that doesn't make any fucking sense, and how everything just vanishes. Also, remember those two doctors? They just vanish from the whole fucking movie. There are so many goddamn loose ends in this. Like, first off, how are her parents and her family going to react to seeing this guy in a pair of panties resurrect their child, resurrect their niece, their grandchild, their nephew, all that shit? And apparently she has a family. Wouldn't they want to warrant an investigation? There are so many fucking plot holes in this entire movie. Like, did they just all of this take the value of, oh yeah, she died of anaphylaxis shot due to an egg? Though, wait a minute, was she ever allergic to eggs? I don't think she was. So how did she die of an egg poisoning? There's just so many fucking plot holes. I can't even fucking name them all right now. It is insane. This whole story is just so fundamentally broken. There is just so much to talk about, which I just can't do. I just cannot talk about it because there's just so much wrong with this plot. And the thing was, it's left open. Like, you have the two doctors that tried to commit murder. They just vanish from the story. They're gone. They just disappear from the whole fucking plot. What happened to them? Like, did they get reported? Are the cops going to come in and arrest them? Who knows? Who the fuck knows? This is one of the biggest headaches I've ever had trying to figure out a plot of anything. Because when your whole entire hentai is entirely based on the plot, and have it this convoluted, this messy, and this so poorly done, it is a trip. And the thing is, it's like, what should we do about this? Oh, I don't know, call the police? You know someone's about to be killed, call the fucking cops. That way they can prevent the death from happening and arrest the doctor for, obviously, attempted murder. But, nope, we gotta have this plot that involves a gender swap and all that. Also, there's this entire theme that basically I'm pretty sure she said she was a lesbian, but then the Missionary of Love came and fixed that. Though I have a hard time buying. I don't entirely believe that, but at the same time, that was just a problem with anime in the 1990s to begin with. There was not many LGBT friendly, especially in hentai, it was not very friendly to the LGBT. Neither was Japan for a long while, to be completely fair. So I don't really have anything to add to that. You could probably watch another review where somehow they're trying to straight wash this. You could watch someone else talk about it. They'll talk about it in much better detail than I ever dream about doing. But yeah, that was Rei Rei Missionary Love. The most insane, bizarre hentai I have ever viewed in my life. Ever. So, yeah. Nothing that I've ever seen has confused me or made me just go batshit crazy like this ever could have. It is a wild ride. It is a wild ride. And I'm glad I took all of you for one hell of a ride too. Anyways, guys, that'll about do it for this video. Remember to leave a like if you liked it and subscribe if you want to see content similar to this. See ya!